Number 3 mistake, asking the questions that when you get the answer to the questions that you ask, there's nothing really for you to do with that data other than, oh, gee, now I know. But it's not like valuable data for you. It's not like, okay, good, this opens the door to any place. So I recently spent a couple of hours with a very, very bright client who's in the business of making apps for educational institutions, museums, zoos, things like that. And they have in mind making these fabulous apps so that somebody comes to the zoo, they log on with their smartphone, and it takes them on a little tour, and Tigger the tiger, and all the stories about Tigger, and you can listen to more, or have pictures. And Tigger's off having lunch or something. You can at least see some pictures of Tigger. So you got the idea. These are fun little projects, but it took 2 hours to sit down and really figure out what are you going to need to know to actually market this product or this development service to zookeepers. Well, you're going to need to know little things like, where would you get the money for it?
Yeah.
You would need to know little things like, do they want it? What features would interest them? What would turn them off about it? What do they think that their public would hate about it if they did it? And things like that. So we zeroed in on going from the very end. You start at the end. You go, okay, now I'm in front of the prospect. He's about to sign the paper, and it just needs one more little shove. What should I say? Or before that, a little bit step before that. Okay, well, I'm in there about to open the sales pitch. He tells me I've got 3 minutes. What do I say? It's cost me $500 to get in this chair. I've got 3 minutes. What do I say? And before that, okay, now I'm making a phone call to the guy's secretary. What can I tell her to tell him that will get him to go ahead and pick up the phone so I can make an appointment to make my presentation? You get a little step earlier. What kind of a headline do I need to have on my email to get him to open the email and look at it long enough to take my free report? And a little earlier would be, what kind of free report would somebody be interested in? You see how this works?
Yeah.
And so you start backwards from the valuable final product of good. Now we've got a customer all the way through to how do I open the door to getting that customer. And each and every one of these things can be zeroed in on and surveyed. Does that make sense?
Yeah.